All right, so according to TMZ, The Weeknd is boycotting the Grammys forever. Wow, he says no music for you. That is, whew.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
That is crazy. So let's go find out the reason why he's boycotting the Grammys. Okay, The Weeknd's only getting more heated with the Grammys. He's boycotting the award show, and not just for 1 year, but for good. For good.
Oh my God!
The singer drew a line to saying Thursday, saying that he'll boycott the award show from now on because the secret committees he believes are responsible for selecting nominees. He told the New York Times he'll no longer allow my label to submit my music to the Grammys. Boom, boom.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
Mind you, in 2016, he actually won some Grammys. That's a Grammy Award winning artist is saying that he doesn't want to, and mind you, he's won more than one of them. So it's not like he's just complaining because he's never won a freaking Grammy. He's won more than one. But many people have spoke about these secret committees, right? He's not just talking about something that's like racial, right? He's not specifically referring to anything racial. He's saying that there's people out there who just select these people who many of people, many people who happen to be celebrities are saying that, it doesn't come down to talent or record sales or popularity or cultural impact, or it just comes down to who you know. It's the latest chapter in Abel's beef with the Grammys after accusing them of snubbing his critically acclaimed album After Hours, following a bitter back and forth over what his camp claimed was an ultimatum from Grammys brass: you, us, or Super Bowl, or the Super Bowl. Wow. So they were saying that according to his camp, the Grammy committee was basically saying you could either do this Grammy show or you can do Super Bowl, the Super Bowl halftime show. Which one do you want to do? Our sources has said there was a growing suspicion the Weeknd's decision to play the Super Bowl halftime show cost him had actually cost him Grammy nominations. Again, this is actually TMZ saying this. All right. So it's not just the Weeknd saying this, it's TMZ also saying this. And I can tell you, I have followed the Weeknd, and I followed several other artists who are white, black, Asian, who are all saying the exact same thing, that it does not come down to talent. It comes down to these secret committees who, if you're friends with them, or if you're Asian or your label are friends with them, or friendly or friendly towards them, or if you slide a little bit of money under the freaking table, you get freaking. But I understand, from what I've been hearing is that it comes down to who you know and not necessarily what you know. Grammys chief honcho Harvey Mason Jr. begged to differ, saying there was nothing corrupt about Abel not being nominated. Still, The Weeknd, who's previously won 3 Grammys, claimed the award show severely lacks transparency. He said they mean nothing to him now. He's won 3 Grammys, and he's saying they mean nothing to him now. That's how you know that no matter how much you may say, again, he's not mentioning anything racial. It's just he's saying people are getting snubbed. And I got to say, I did hear his album, and I got to say, his album was fire. I mean, it was fire. I mean, it'd be one thing if this were not a 3-time Grammy-winning artist, right? But this is a 3-time Grammy-winning artist. I mean, it's not as if he's just saying this, right? And I think that it's very, very interesting that Kanye West, he came out with that one tweet. He was talking about how musical artists, they don't actually control much of their music and much of their destiny. You got The Weeknd, he's going after these freaking labels. The Me Too movement have been exposing these high level music executives who basically run these freaking casting couch type of operations. the music industry is very much political. And it is very nice to see musical artists speaking up and saying something. And again, it would be one thing if this were like Vanilla Ice. But this is a fucking Weeknd, a 3-time Grammy-winning artist saying this. It's not as if he's saying this because he hasn't won a freaking Grammy before. He clearly has. So why is he saying this? Why would he be saying this? He's won it 3 times. That doesn't tell me that he's saying this strictly because he got freaking snubbed. He's saying this because of the freaking politics. And I could not agree more.